What's going on? North Cali, Bay Valley, Sacramento. We is in here, y'all, with pioneers of the Sacramento industry. We're gonna step away from the artist side. We're gonna go behind the scenes. A person who was around it through the 90s and seen a whole lot of stuff going on within the industry in Sacramento, knows a lot. You'll hear a lot and learn a lot. But we is in here, Sacramento, California, Bay Area, Northern California, West Coast. We is in here with no other than Sacramento's own ALITA. What's going on with you, girl?
Oh man, nothing. I just appreciate you.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you and everything you've done for this Sacramento, music industry.
Longevity with us, yeah.
We're gonna start off too. We're gonna go and ask you, where were you born and raised at?
That's a story. All right, so I was actually born in San Francisco, California.
Okay.
At Letterman Hospital. And my mom was in the service, the Air Force.
Wow.
And my grandmother's dad was passing away, and he wanted to see her in North Carolina. So she went out there big and pregnant with me, and she was just, she was going to give me up for adoption.
Oh.
So my grandmother said, no, that's my grandchild, So I went from San Francisco, being born at Letterman, to going to North Carolina to my grandparents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then, so that's, so that's how, I was blessed to be adopted in the family, instead of just what the first plan was, just me giving away. Otherwise, I may not know you. So God had his hands on me then and just like now. So, and then, so that's where I was born at. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Did you grow up in North Carolina, or were you just there for your, baby days?
When I was 6 years old, my grandmother divorced my grandfather.
Okay.
And then my biological mom was stationed in Monterey. So we winded up in 1973 moving to Seaside, California.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
And you were 6 years old?
Yeah, when I was 6.
Okay.
And I started kindergarten at 6, so I was a year behind. So I was a year behind all the way up to junior high. But so I grew up in, actually, that's where I claim a Seaside. I claim Seaside because that's where I grew up, from 6-year-old all the way up to graduating from Monterey High School.
Okay, so in your elementary years, who was ALITA? What's going on with her out in Seaside?
ALITA was, I was shy, I wasn't, you always got the popular kids and stuff, but I don't know, I was shy. I used to love doing calligraphy.
Okay.
Of course, playing on back then we had the monkey bars and the slides, and I was into gymnastics.
Okay.
Yeah, when I was in elementary, I did gymnastics. I
nice. Okay.
Now, but so I was into that, and all the way up to like I said, in junior high, I actually skipped, because go 6, so I skipped the 8th grade.
Okay.
Because I wanted to go up to my, because I was always a year behind. So I took the test and I was able to skip the 8th grade and go into the 9th grade. Okay. Then I was being teased. I was smart.
What was like the music industry like out there in Seaside, and for you, like what was the music?
My sister was in a band.
Okay.
And I remember at that house, I went to that elementary school to 5th grade. And I remember when I was young and stuff, she used to be practicing. And people, they used to practice in garages back then with the band loud. You know what I mean? She used to be over there singing and stuff. So my sister Paula, she sang in bands.
Okay.
And everything. And then we moved to, it was a whole different world. We moved to, Seaside had like the good part, but once you crossed over like Broadway, we had a Broadway there, it was a whole different world. It was a whole different world. So in 6th grade, my last year of elementary, I went to Manzanita.
Okay.
Manzanita was known for because they didn't have a cafeteria.
Wow.
But it was like a whole, it was, that's where my life changed once we moved across that side of Manzanita, 6th grade, I think I branched out a little bit more, but I was still shy and, wasn't,
Oh, nice. So in your elementary years, you're doing your gymnastics and you're kind of getting a taste of the music industry by watching your sister do her thing. That's pretty cool. So what transitions into junior high school with everything for yourself and your sister?
Well, once again, I lived 3 houses down from the junior high in Manzanita. Manzanita is right here and King Junior High was right here. Okay. So you could cross over. But I lived 3 houses down. Wow. And I remember when I used to get home, my mom used to make me work in the yard. Like my mom, she's from North Carolina. So we had to put the manure down, from scratch. And it was so embarrassing. The minute I got home, I had to get out there and everybody was walking home from school. And I used to, oh my God, that was so embarrassing. But we had the nicest yard. Yeah. We had the nicest yard and stuff. And my best friend, Veronica, I remember her, I think we met at Manzanita and then we carried over to, junior high. And King Junior High was, it was a little different. I hated running. I hated track. And I remember Mrs. House, oh God. But I did like square dancing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that's where, kind of like, not to go back, but I think in 6th grade when I moved over there, that's when I got introduced like to hip hop. I think Rapper's Delight came out then.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Rapper's Delight, because that's when everything was coming out.
Around?
So I graduated 85. Shoot. What's high school? 4 years, so 85, probably 82, 81. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. So that's when I was introduced to whole, different world, different music, the rap industry and stuff, and people. I remember Randy coming down the street with his big boom box playing, the rap and music and stuff. And we was in junior high then. We was in junior high, yeah. Randy Williams used to come, because back then we had the boom boxes and stuff. Back then we had to like press, the records and, record and tell people in the house to be quiet. I loved, Tina Marie. I was a big Tina Marie fan. Tina Marie, she was actually my favorite. And I think Shaka Khan too. But junior high, kind of like, I was still shy and everything. Me and my best friend Carmela, we're still friends to this day. We used to be on the side of King Junior High, while everybody else, we weren't even supposed to be on that side. We used to watch all the, how do I say it? All the dudes and stuff, the street dudes, drive up and down Broadway, and stuff. Because I think Broadway was right there. And then Fort Ord was right there, the military. Oh, wow. So King was like in the, we had Fort Ord, people driving up to Fort Ord. So sometimes, now I remember, the soldiers used to drive, drive up. We used to be standing, outside the building and stuff. But
that's a pretty populated area then.
Yeah,
the military base and the school,
yes, exactly. So, but so that was my junior high.
So you was like, junior high, you started getting into the rap music and the whole pioneer beginnings of the stages. What were you doing? Were you dancing at all or anything, or you just pretty much a listener?
Listener.
You just
listener.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So rap is out now. What about your sister's band during junior high school? Is she done with that now? Or?
Yeah, I think she stopped.
She stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's a hip hop era now, and you're getting ready to go into high school. What's going on with ALITA now?
High school, I was so mad because in Seaside, if you, on one side, you had to go to Monterey High. If you was on the other side, you had to go to Seaside High.
Okay.
I wanted to go to Seaside High. And I was on the Monterey High side. And I remember I cried and I cried, you know.
Monterey's like a little bit better of an area, right?
Yeah, Monterey High.
Seaside
Yeah, Monterey High was, you know, more the, I'm going to say the white area. Seaside was, you know, black, you know, more black, shall I say. And so I'm glad that I wound up at Monterey High, actually. So,
okay.
But, yeah, going into high school, you know, kind of, you know, 16, had my first boyfriend, you know. In fact, I was friends to his mom today. She died like a year or two ago. Because I'm still good with the family, sister, niece, you know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, when I was 16 and stuff. So, high school, I never was a sports person. So in high school, what I did was I worked. Because back then,
you had a job?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because back then, you used to be able to go to school for like 4 classes, and then your last 2, you could go work and get paid.
Oh, wow.
So my first job was at Fort Ord.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was a whole different world, you know.
What was it?
Fort Ord.
What's that?
The Army base.
Okay.
Yeah, I worked for the Army Education Center. I still remember it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I remember the soldiers used to be loud, you know, they'd be dancing, you know, shout, you know, and stuff, you know, not dancing, but, you know, marching and stuff. Then my second year, I went to work for Naval Postgraduate School in Monterey. Totally different. You got the, yeah, they're more, you know, the Navy, you know, and stuff. It was a different thing. I forgot where I worked at the Naval Postgraduate School. So, but yes, during my high school years, I mainly worked.
Okay.
I mean, went to school and I worked. That's mainly what I did.
Okay, so you're pretty much just a standard kind of, you know, kid and stuff like that. No signs of the industry really yet.
No.
Okay.
No.
Nice.
No, I used to listen to the radios. They used to have a radio station at R.L. Stevenson. It was a private school. Yeah, and that was the only way I really got to hear like the hip hop and stuff. It used to come on, you know, late at night. Oh, we had JJ the DJ. That's why on I forgot the radio station there. So he used to come on late at night too. And actually, one of my best friends, and now me and her sisters, her whole family, we're all like sisters, good friends and stuff. I remember 2 of her sisters dated to the DJ.
Oh, wow.
And we still talk. We talk about that to this day and stuff. And you know, that's when, like, speaking of them, that's when Jerry Curls first came out.
Okay.
Or did it come out of junior high? But Jerry Curls was out and stuff, and we laughed because they're half German, half black, and they used to wet their hair and make up names of Jerry Curls. And then people used to go to the salons, and ask for it. They was like, there's no such thing. You know, we laugh about that to this day. But I was through the Jerry Curl days.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Like the mid-'80s.
Oh, yeah.
86s. Okay.
When everything you had was greasy and you know, watch what you put on.
Like some stains in the back of your shirt.
Right, yeah.
I used to have the stains in the back of my shirt.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy. Get spray.
Dope. Okay, so high school, you're pretty much working, doing your school thing. What kind of happens after high school? Where does ALITA start going from there?
When I graduated, my family moved up here in 1985.
Okay,
yeah.
So you moved to Sacramento in 1985, you said?
Yes.
Oh, no, nice.
But I was back and forth. You know, I stay up here a little bit, then go down Seaside, because I was finally free. My mom was strict. My mom was very, very strict, which I'm glad that she was.
Yeah.
So I was finally free. I could do what I want. So I was going. Remember when check cashing places first came out?
Somewhat, yeah.
And yeah, that's right. I'm way older than you. You could go there and get a fake ID. You could say any age.
Okay.
And the clubs used to take those IDs.
Oh, wow.
So I remember going to Salinas we drove to Salinas and got the fake ID from check cashing place. You know, the clubs finally caught on to it. And right before right before my 21st birthday, they wouldn't let me in.
Yeah.
They go, we know this is fake,
Oh,
you know.
wow.
But it was, you know, so I was there when the check cashing places first came out. I was hitting the clubs.
Okay.
I was hitting, and, you know, doing stuff I
So you're
shouldn't.
21. This is what, 87?
Yeah, between 18 and 21, yeah.
So you're just hitting up clubbing through Sacramento. Okay.
Yeah. And I was always smoking weed. Yeah, even I think I started. In fact, my first boyfriend's sister was the first one to get me high. We still laugh about that to this day. I was like, your family was my first everything. You know, smoke weed, first boyfriend, everything. So I, you know, and I tell my story. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, because I believe it helps people. I did drugs. You know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I got into the drugs because that's when.
It was pretty kind of like a
the crack first came out,
yeah.
you know, and stuff like that. So I was, you know, putting in weed, you know, even, you know, back in the days, before I got pregnant with my daughter, you know, the pipe, you know, a few times, but somehow I used to still get up and go to work,
Yeah.
you know, and stuff. So.
Because you never got strung out.
No, I mean, I was medium, maybe medium, but when I got pregnant with my daughter, when I was 21, I believe when I was 21,
Okay.
because I used to do cavies, put stuff in cigarette, you know, weed and all that stuff. So when I got pregnant with her, I stopped. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I stopped and everything. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so that was between 18, 21. I was drinking, doing, you know, everything. So.
Nice. And you quit everything for your daughter. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know you're in SAC now. You've been in the social Sacramento area partying and doing your thing. You have your baby. What's things start going from there now that you kind of turn your life around a little bit?
Well, here I was a single mother living in. Oh, that's when I came back. Got pregnant. Oh, better go back on to Sacramento. Yeah. So, my first apartment was on Albatross. Brand new mother, you know, yeah, and, you know, I was working most of the time, you know, well, actually, no, that's a lie. I was on welfare, because back then it was so easy to get on it and stuff, but I would still work, like when she got a little bit older, I would still work for temp agencies and stuff. So, you know, I remember I worked at Blue Diamond. I said, never again. They put me on that thing with all them things going fast. I said, oh no, I'm an office person. So you know, so I had her, and for the first 6 years with her.
Okay.
And stuff.
So I was going to ask you too, and during these times that you're coming to Sac and partying and stuff, what is the music industry like in Sacramento? What's going on out here? What's the scene? Is it, you know, what's the music getting played? What's the station? Is it 102? Like what kind of can you?
You know what? I really don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't even know if I never really listened to the radio, so I don't.
So you weren't too hip as far as the industry going on in Sacramento. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and I remember, I think we had the Roadhouse.
Okay.
Yeah, the Roadhouse, and
Where was that at?
in Rancho.
Okay.
And then there was a Rancho Royal, I think, was going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Rancho Royal started like in '87.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think I had.
Makes sense, because it was pretty big in the early '90s, so
Yeah.
mid '90s, so I could see the start in the late '80s.
Yeah, is that because I can't remember if I had my daughter when I went out to them or not. God, that was so long ago. Yeah, so those were the ones, and then I think after I had her, it was at Cocoa Palms too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it was starting to come around. It was starting to come around and stuff.
So, when is it that you kind of start kind of having any type of interest of music in the industry and things like that?
When I was, my daughter was little, yeah, because like I said, I had her for the first 6 years, and I remember there was a show. Oh, how can I forget? We had we used to order the videos on TV.
The box.
The box.
Okay.
Yeah, we had. That's how we kind of knew about music, and it's mainly like the Bay, honestly.
Yeah.
we had the box. So you run up your bill with the box.
Like $5, $4 a video or something like
yeah.
that.
But we did it back then. That was crazy. And then I was watching TV, and a local TV show came on.
Okay.
Called Sactown Raps.
Sactown. Okay. And what year is this?
God, like 89, 90.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I had Ashley in 89. Yeah, so it was probably like 90 or something like that. Yeah. And
so you're watching, this is what, channel 17, 18?
Yes,
cable?
Access Sacramento.
Access Sacramento.
It was Access Sacramento. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the phone number was at the bottom. And I was looking like, and I wanted to be like a, how you say, intern.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to be an intern. So I think she had a, oh God, I gotta ask Jackie. Jacqueline Moore had it, and I don't know if she advertised on there looking for help, and I called. And then me and her just clicked. And then Jacqueline Moore took me under her wing at that time.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember going to Tower Records with her. She interviewed Conscious Daughters. And
oh yeah, shout out to CMG.
Yeah, and yeah, I remember going on a few interviews with her, and yeah, so that's how that.
That's cool. All right, so now you're dealing with Jackie, and it's called Sactown.
It was Sactown Rap.
Sactown Rap.
Then she changed it to Nothing But Funk.
Nothing But Funk. This is with DC Ray as the host.
Yeah, with DC Ray was the host.
Okay,
yeah.
Shout out to DC.
Yes, yep, DC Ray.
Dope. Okay, so now you're dealing with Jackie. Are you interning or?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
What's some of the things she has you doing?
Probably just like carrying equipment and sometimes standing behind the camera, having the camera focused, and she was teaching me all that stuff. And that's where I met, through Jackie, I met DJ Gio.
Okay.
Yeah, and Will. Yeah.
Which Will?
Will Hammond.
Okay.
Yeah, because him and Gio used to be partners and do a lot of DJ stuff together and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, back in the days. And yeah, so that's how I met them, was through Jackie.
Oh, nice. So you're learning all this stuff with Jackie, and where does things kind of start going with that? Any stories you can share around that time that you like to tell the people? And
it was so short because after she taught me, like I said, behind the camera, and she taught me, some of the editing, access, and then she was ready to bounce.
Oh wow. Okay.
I don't have that many. Yeah, memories, because pretty soon she just got tired of it. She was a single mom too.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, hey, I'm giving you the show.
Wow. Okay. So you take over what's it called, Sactown Funk?
Nothing But Funk.
Nothing But the Funk. So you take it over during this time, and this is what, 91, 2?
93.
93. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take over the station. Where does things start going from there, and with that?
Well, I changed the name to Sacramento Funk.
Sacramento Funk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted
That's
to
more catchier for the city too.
Yeah, I wanted to, be here for Sacramento and stuff. So Sacramento Funk, and with Jackie's network and stuff, to start reaching out to them. Of course, we had Black Market Records. I was, doing a lot of interviews. That's why, my first artist was interview was Mr. Doctor.
Okay.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, this is Sacramento Funk. Yeah, I'm JT sitting in with Mr. Doctor and his crew. What's up, man?
And everything. I'm chilling with my homies from Low to the Brain, the homeboy A-Ball Low, the DJ K-A-T, crazy ass homie Baby Reg, my manager Art Battle, we doing it, you know what I'm saying? LOCs and everything.
Alright, hey, so why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, man?
Well, I'm from the city of Sacramento, so it's much love, you know what I'm saying? And, y'all peeping out my first album, Block Style, that's in stores now and everything. It's moving real nice, and I'm appreciating the love that I'm getting in Sacramento and in Northern California and across the rest of the nation. We doing it, you know what I'm saying? Blowing it up.
All right, so how long you been flowing, man?
Since I was about 14, seriously trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? And then Lynch picked me up when I was about 17.
And then I was serviced by all the major labels. So through Jackie, I got all the contacts. She let them know I'm the one that has the show now. I told them the new name, and I was serviced by so many. I mean, every major label. Yeah, and stuff. So that's how that happened. I remember calling Rockefeller Records and Dame Dash answering the phone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and back then we used to have to fax our playlist and fax machines. I used to have to fax my playlist each week of what I played and stuff.
Wow.
But I was serviced. You name the label, I got serviced by it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, but yeah, that was one of my memories, calling Dame answering the phone, and that's when they was kind of first starting.
Yeah.
Too and stuff. So
And I think Jay got big around that time, 94ish.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Because I think it's something like if I couldn't fax or something was wrong. I forgot the reason why I called. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Any other stories of artists and stuff you can kind of share with the people at all that you like to, or
during my whole time of having the show?
Well, yeah, the beginning stages.
The beginning?
The 93, 94, 5, 6 area, mid 90s.
I can't remember honestly I can't remember the years. I just remember stories.
Share some stories around that time.
I remember when Rappin' Forte came to my house to do an interview.
Okay.
And back then it was the big old boxes. I had to carry the recorders were big. Then I had the huge cameras. My God, it was crazy. And he came to my house and the equipment wouldn't work.
Oh, wow.
And I remember right when he left, he was really cool. Right when he left, it started working. I had to chase out the door and go get him. And then we got the interview done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Me and Jeff did a lot of interviews at the house.
Okay.
Do or Die came to the house and did an interview.
Nice.
The Delinquents, I believe. I think it was the Delinquents.
Out the Bay,
yeah. Money B.
Money B.
Got a few. God, who else can it? Yeah, we used to do our. This is memories right here. This is one of my favorite groups to interview. Probable Cause. I believe they was from the Bay. They was with AWOL. They was with AWOL Records. Then we had Yankee B. I'm not sure if I ever interviewed him, but sometimes the record labels would just send me stuff already autographed. The Truth, I did interview The Truth. I remember them. They had a song called Red Lights. Really cool ladies. And then so Aesop had a group called, I believe, Aesop in the End. So this was Aesop, and then Don Clay was part of the group The End. I believe there was another member. Yeah, so here we go. So Aesop, Don Clay, and can't remember the other guy's name. Don't get mad at me, Aesop. Shine. Some of these people, I can't remember if I actually interviewed them or if they actually, just sent me the picture. I did interview Mac 10 in front of 102. I remember that. Stacy from the magazine The Loop was there, and she was interviewing him at the same time. And I forgot who was my host on that. But but I did meet Mac 10. I did meet the Comrades. They was cool too.
Out of LA.
Yep, out of LA.
Mac 10's group art.
Yep.
Yeah, I believe so.
And they was actually in a group Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was in a group Friday chasing what was that, Friday After Next? I think they was chasing Mike Epps and them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, remember this double Gangsta Dre.
Oh, yeah, Sacramento Pioneer.
Yep, one of SAC legends, Gangsta Dre. I remember this is my ex-husband, rest in peace. She was on Money B's label. Oh my God, Money B. When he sees this, he's gonna be like, wow. But Money B from Digital Underground actually had put her out, so she was really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't remember what song that she did, but Money can comment below and say it. RBL Posse. I know I interviewed them. Actually, one of them was actually my Facebook friends.
Oh yeah, Black Sea.
Black Sea.
Yeah, that's a good dude. We got him on the platform.
Yeah, I love Black Sea. Lunatic. Oh boy, this is my boy. This is my boy, Lunatic.
Will Charles.
Yes. I think he went on the show like a few times. Lunatic was always on a guest and stuff. So get well, Lunatic. Mr. X. I don't think I ever interviewed him. Les Nubians. These are just ones that the labels, you know, sent me. Same thing with Pop the Brown Hornet. I'm not sure, you know, who this is. B-Rap. Yeah, so this is just Pop Brown. Sometimes they just sent me two. Faith Evans, I never interviewed her, but they did send me this. The Temptations, what is this? So I guess when the Temptations must have been coming back out back in the days, they sent me this.
That's a cool one.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, they said, yeah, send me that. Faculty, I may have interviewed them, I'm not sure. Mr. Doctor was my first guest. When I got Sacramento Funk music videos, Mr. Doctor was the very first guest. We did a lot of interviews at my house, actually.
Oh, nice. SAC Pioneer.
And Nate Dogg, rest in peace. Never interviewed him, but the label did send me this.
Right.
Sons of a Man. And Chris Webber. I never interviewed Chris, but I did meet him. When Taylor Made Music didn't even.
Alright, we're back live on the real. And we live in Club New Orleans with the hands that put Taylor Made Music together. Mr. Deon Taylor, how you doing, Deon?
What's up, Sac? What up, everybody? I'm doing good, man. I'm blessed to be here right now on the real videos. What's up to ALITA?
Hey, a lot of people curious about, you know, your background and, you know, I know a little bit about you, but tell them, you know, how you went from, you know, basketball into music and the transition.
Well, basically, I mean, I told this story a lot of times, but basically I played basketball first. I'm actually from Gary, Indiana. Moved out here and went to Florence in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got our special guest host, Lala.
What's up? Good morning.
And we have the cast of Fear in the building.
And the director.
Yeah. Deon Taylor, Terrence J, and T.I. Welcome.
Let's get it.
Deon, you done directed movies like The Intruder and Black and Blue and Traffic. Do we still consider you an independent filmmaker?
I have to be, because I'm still making them independent.
Then I did meet Chris and everything. He thanked me for playing his videos, because remember, Chris used to rap.
Yeah.
They sent me Little Kim, the Who Riders. I'm not sure if they ever came on the show or not.
Yeah, I remember them for LA, I think, right?
Yeah, 15. I'm not sure if he was from SAC. I did interview him because, you know, got the autograph. Lords of the Underground. And then we have, who is this group? Raw Elements. I didn't interview them. Never interviewed them. Ice Cube. This is War and Peace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
a good album.
And Dawkins, never interviewed them. Brian McKnight, wish I would have interviewed him though. Nate Dogg again. JT Taylor. This never interviewed him, but they sent him with the autograph, autograph one. And you could say this is really their autograph back then. It's not no fake. You know what I mean? Yeah, with the pen and everything. Mariah Carey, never interviewed her, but you know, the record labels used to take care of us. Dub C, he came on the show a couple times.
West Coast Pioneer.
Yeah, Dub C was on the show a couple of times and everything. RL, yes, interviewed him. I forgot I had asked him a question and he told me if he tells me he has to kill me or something. I forgot. He was laughing and everything.
Oh, wow.
But I forgot what I asked. There was some rumor going on at the time. I asked him about it. Badass.
Badass. R.I.P.
I interviewed Badass. I think I interviewed Badass. What was that record store at Florence Mall? Good something. I think I interviewed Badass there. Rappin' Forte came to the house. And everything. Get Well Tay. And this was with Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
You know the Popos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of their name right now. Nappy Roots.
Yeah, Nappy Roots.
Yeah, they.
We're here live in Sacramento on the real video, live here with Nappy Roots. Y'all here in Sacramento, they come on tour. So for the people who don't know, and everybody in the
Yeah, what's up, Sacramento?
the show. Yeah, I did in really cool
From the
guys.
South, right?
Yep. Yeah, they had a few hits. They're the ones that brought Anthony Hamilton out.
Oh yeah, because he was singing on that hook.
Yeah. And Boondocks Black, I think he came on the show. And a couple of for, let's see. I need to put this thing together. He was a friend of Mike Bibby's, an artist of Mike Bibby's and Dane. What was it called? Team Dime back in the days?
yeah.
E-Dub. He looked like Tupac. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I put him on the show, but he was on the show. Yeah, he signed that for me. And not sure who that is. Never interviewed Tevin Campbell. They just sent it. MC Breed. I wish I would have interviewed him.
R.I.P. Breed.
Yeah, but
Professor Griff.
Yeah, Professor. I don't know. Did I interview? I can't remember if I interviewed him or not. So many years. I was one of the first ones at the beginning to interview Keysha Cole. Keysha, I remember I interviewed her the first time at the hotel off of J Street, and she was real quiet. Keysha, so quiet. The second time I interviewed her was at the Red Lion, and she was yelling at her band and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I see the Oakland in you now. She goes, I knew it was you when they said somebody want to interview me. She, she gave me a hug. But yeah, this one Keysha first got started. And the story with that is, I remember when Dwayne from MCA Records called me. I was driving up 16th Street. I remember this clearly. He was like, we got an artist down from your area. See, New York, think Sacramento and LA and the Bay, everything is like all together.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think that in LA too.
Yeah, and he was like, she got a song on Barbershop 2 soundtrack, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I'll interview her. So that's how that came apart. When she had the song, she just had the song on Barbershop 2. She wasn't even had her hit out yet.
So let's check that video out. Okay, what's up, y'all? We back with On The Real Videos with Keysha Cole. You're probably hearing her song right now on the Barbershop 2 soundtrack. It's one of them hot cuts on there. It's called Never, ain't it?
Yeah, it's called Never.
Where you get that title from?
Him, actually.
Who is him?
Luther Vandross.
Oh, okay. So from the sample it led you to,
Yeah.
You can tell that, too, from the song, too.
Hey, this is Keysha Cole kicking it with On The Real Video. And it will never be. Never too much, never too much, never too much. It will never be. It will never be. Never.
So, and that's, all right, Above the Law. My boys Above the Law from LA. One's got their eyes closed. Crisis. Sacramento legends right here.
R.I.P. Fat Man.
Yes, Fat Man, yeah. And this is my ex-husband, Jeff. He was the host at the time. And Jamie.
Sawed Off.
Yeah, Sawed Off.
You got an interview of him, too, on here.
Oh, good. And Mark, and please forgive me, I can't remember Mark's brother's name, but Mark used to have also a radio station out here. I'm not sure,
He was one of the DJs.
He was one of the DJs, yeah.
Because it was actually Big Ol' Meezy's dad on that.
Oh, really?
Radio, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So you teaching me something. Jeff, rest in peace. And yeah, so, and that's, some of the pictures. I do have pictures. I couldn't find a Muggsy and all them. I couldn't find, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's some dope. Real SAC history, y'all. And West Coast history.
Yes. Brother Lynch Hung, interviewing the Lynch mob, right?
Ice Cube and the Lynch mob?
No. What was Brother Lynch's group?
His group?
Yeah, he had a whole, with Zigzag.
Zag and Sick Maid?
Sick Maid, yeah. Brother, interviewing, Lynch, and Omeezy hooked him up with 40. I remember when Turf Talk first came on the scene. Actually, I think I met Turf Talk the first time I interviewed 40.
Okay.
Yeah, he made me mad the first time. Yeah. Turf. But we're, me and Turf was good friends. We laugh about it. And becoming good friends with that whole family. With Muggsy, all the sugar and everything.
I'm chilling right now.
That's not hard to see. I'm with the Mossy. Doing it so big, you understand me? Holla at your boy, man. Won't y'all let 916 know who you is, man?
M-O-double-S-I-E, Young Muggsy, man, sick with it, 3030 Records, oh boy.
Yeah, man, the Mossy in the house, tap that ass, full in effect.
Turf Talk, 3030 Sick with it Records, oh boy.
So quick, you know this ass, no? Caviar all day, man. Yeah, so big.
Yeah. And we serving in the Suburban. Holla at your boy, your boy Lazarus. That's how we doing it, man. Poolside, you understand me?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sugar T, and you watching On The Real videos. Stay tuned and be about it. Peace.
And then Mr. Fab, yeah, he used to come down here, and I would be the only one really at first interviewing him. Yeah, Mr. Gary Archer used to bring Fab down here. Fab used to be on my show all the time.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
yeah, so you know when Fab first started.
Shout out to Fab.
Yeah,
For real.
and you know the black market. I can't think of who else came out of there. And AWOL. Who?
Cedric Singleton.
Yeah, Cedric Singleton. Yeah, you know, shout out to Ced doing this thing in Africa.
Man.
You know, God, some other stories. God, just so many, memories. It's just, I don't want to leave nobody out. But I do want to say, 702, I interviewed 702 at Mixla's record store, remember? Top 10.
Yep.
But we got to give a shout out to Top Notch Records that used to be on Florin.
Okay.
Because that's where I think I interviewed Crisis at the first time.
Was it 65th in Stockton or was it Florin?
I think it was right across from the.
Because I know Mix had something on 65th right there.
Mix had something on 65th. Yeah. But Top Notch. Top Notch was 24th in Florin.
24. Oh yeah, Top Notch.
Yeah. So we gotta remember them.
Yeah, because that was I can't think of the names, but they were the ones that put out the Crisis.
Yeah, so that's where I knew. Yeah.
I know Bot was one of the guys. Bot and I can't think of the name.
And the older dude, they had the candy red drop top or something. I remember. Yeah.
That's Bot.
Yeah. Is that Bot? Oh, okay. And the other guy started a tow truck company or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So that and it's funny when I meet people. They say you're a legend. And somebody just told my son at his barbershop. He's like, your mama put out a lot of people at SAC.
Yeah.
He told him and stuff.
I also want to ask within the story too if we can give a special RIP dedication, because you were saying you were mostly the camera person, but then you had your husband who was the host. If you could kind of let people know about him a little bit, let them know the name, give them a little short story.
Yeah. So I always was behind the camera. I never liked going, so I was, a lot of people, a lot of people
camera in the business.
Yeah, camera in the business, because a lot of people thought the hosts was the owners. They were like, no, the boss is behind the camera. So a few of my hosts, rest in peace to my ex-husband, my son's dad, Jeff Turner. Yeah. JT is what he went by.
Is he from SAC or?
He was from like Vallejo, Modesto.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And stuff like that. Yeah. So, unfortunately, his life was taken from him, I believe in like 2019 or something, So, yeah, so he was the host for a long time.
What's up, Sacramento? I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Sacktown Funk. I'm JT, chillin'. I got nothing but bumbles for you tonight. We finna come fat. The first video we gonna kick is Rapping Forte, Ain't No Player. Like that player, you know that player. So you might want to get your popcorn, chill, you know what I'm saying? Because we finna come at you fat, you know what I'm saying? Get with this.
I also had Don P.
It's another episode of On The Real Videos. It's your host, Don P. See who it is. I got your man, Bubba Sparks, in the house. What's up, Bubba?
What's up, Don P? How y'all doing? What's up, everybody in Sacramento?
Yeah, Bubba, man. Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have you back. You feel me back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Getting down with us. Tell me what you got going on right now. What's new with you?
Man, I know everybody was familiar with my old situation, being on B Club, which was Timberland's label. That situation came to an end because basically my relationship with B Club in a business sense was through Interscope Records, which was the big company. Some tension came up between B Club and Interscope. I was kind of caught in the middle of it, so it was just at the end of the day.
Respect, man, you know what I'm saying? Do it.
Hey, I wanted to say big up to ALITA, you know what I mean? On the real, I respect y'all, you know what I mean? I'm always gonna hold y'all down, you know what I mean? 3 pounds, boy, for sure.
That's what's up. You watching On the Real videos right now. Keep it locked, baby. We be back.
Mike, Ebro is even hosted a few times.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, Ebro hosted.
Shout out to Ebro.
And now he's big time.
Oh, yeah, that's the man right there.
Yeah. And, sometimes I had to hand the mic to the artist. Instance, I had a female host, I'm not going to say her name.
Okay.
Went to 103.
You messed up, girl.
Went to 103.5 to interview Mike Jones. We're on his tour bus. Patty, the PD, gets on the tour bus, sees her. She doesn't like her. Pulls the interview.
Oh, wow.
And Mike Jones is already singing. I'm sitting on the tour bus. So Patty pulls the interview, and they're like, yeah, you got it. And I was like, what? That's how I could get rid of her, And they was like, so I left. I was mad. Guess what? The record label called me. They said Mike Jones came out and said, where's ALITA at? He was like, you get her back here now. Yeah. So then I met him downtown by PL Chains, got on a tour bus. Mike Jones hailed the mic and just hosted the show throughout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. So sometimes I had to make it happen. If there was like no host, just hand the people the mic.
Yeah.
And stuff.
That makes sense too. They're artists and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And Baby Bash, I was his brand new tour bus, and he goes, "ALITA, you the first one on this tour bus." And we, yes, I did an interview when I interviewed him. Avant, I was on his tour bus and it started moving, and I go, "Oh my God, where are we going? My car's." So when Bombay had Avant here.
How y'all doing? This is Will Major, Show Money with 916 Magazine, and I'm here with On The Real Video. Today we're talking with Geffen artist Avant, and we hit him up a couple of hours before he takes the stage and does what he does best, which is, from what I hear, your live performance. I hear, they say you're the master of the studio, but they say your live performance, though, is where you really shine. Tell us about that. Why is that?
Well, I think just the people in general, they give you energy, you know what I mean? And they really enjoy your show, so I feel like I got it.
He had an event, had Avant. Avant saw me, we was talking. He said, "Yeah, I remember you were scared when the bus started moving." I said, "Oh my God, you remember that?" So it was crazy when people people like Avant remember you. One of my great memories, number one, is Guru. Rest in peace. At first I thought he was kind of rude, but then he turned out to be the coolest person. I was like, and he's a pioneer,
Yeah, definitely.
He was a pioneer, so I was blessed to, meet him.
Yeah, what's up, Sacramento? Watching On The Real videos right now. We in here with my man, Guru, you know what I'm saying? The legend. What's up, Guru? Yeah. And my man Solo, all the way from New York, man. They out here in SAC, ready to talk to y'all and tell y'all about that new thing they got going on. The legend, is in the building. Tell us what's up, man. Tell us what's going on with you right now.
Well, it's all about this new album, in stores now, Guru version 7.0, the Street Scriptures, 19 banging joints, produced by my partner, the super producer Solar. It's crazy. The label is called 7 Grand Records, the new powerhouse out of New York. It's the hostile takeover, baby. Straight like that.
All right. What's up, though? Who you got featured on there?
Oh, man, we got people like, from the West Coast, my man Be Real from Cypress Hills, big up to him. Also, we got Styles P from the Locks, big up to my man Styles. And we got my man Tyler Qualley, you know what I'm saying? And also my girl Jean Grey.
That's how. So you say you got production by your man right here?
And then we was interviewing, like I said, Kid Capri, me and Jeff.
Oh, okay.
We just got finished interviewing Kid Capri off of Richards Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that hotel off of Richards. And I was trying to find Genuine. And we ran into Timberland.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, there goes Timberland. And I was like, hey, will you do an interview? I'm with such and such. And he's like, yeah. But my ex-husband, he didn't know who Timberland was at the time. You know, Timbaland, everybody thought Timbaland had an attitude, but that was the reason why Timbaland seemed to have an attitude, because he heard that him saying, "Who is that?" So I was setting up the camera.
That's Timbaland, so
yeah, you know, he was just coming out. So it was like, so I was, you know, like I said, I was a camera person, never got in front. So I had that heavy camera on, you know, my shoulder, and Aaliyah walks up, and she's hugging Timbaland, and you know, best friend, you know, sister brother hug, and I go, "Excuse me, Aaliyah," you know, and she's shocked. She didn't know I was behind her. And yeah, and she came over and talked to me for a few minutes. She goes, "You know, I'm gonna go get my dad, you know, blah, blah." She goes, "I'm a little tired, but I'm gonna go get my dad." So then her dad comes out and he thanks me for playing the videos, and he said that, you know, she just wanna lay down, you know, really tired. So meeting Aaliyah, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. You know, over the years, you know.
Legend.
yeah, that's a legend right there. And also Life Jennings, Anthony Hamilton. I remember it was midnight. I was waiting. I was so excited to interview Anthony Hamilton, you know. And they called at midnight. His manager goes, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm coming." So we went there at the Embassy Suites. We interviewed Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
So Anthony was funny. He joked around and stuff. Yeah, I interviewed. Funny story is, before Federation, it was Cosmic Slop Shop.
Yeah, Cosmic Slop Shop.
That's how I met Rick Rock.
Yeah.
And I always tell him, I said, "Man, I remember you was rapping." He said, "Yeah, that's on Rap Memoir." You know.
He was producing then too, but
yeah,
he became primarily just a producer.
Yeah. And then when they did Federation, I interviewed, you know, Federation and stuff. Became, you know, good friends with them too.
That's a dope one.
Yeah, what's up, man? On the Real Videos, your man Don P. I'm here in the building with the legendary Rick Rock, and it don't stop. What's up, Rick? Yeah, what it does, cousin. Man, what you got going on, Rick, man, right now, man? Oh, man, I'm finishing up that Federation. Oh, man, this shit is, that shit go to work. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's featuring Snoop, B40. Yeah. Taz from Alcoholics. Yeah. Who else we got? Dub C. Yeah, it go, man. This shit go.
Yeah, you know. So it's things like that, seeing people that started one way, and then you see them now.
What's up, Sacramento? It's going down. One more hot episode of On the Real Videos. We doing it real big out here in the elements of Sacramento. Kicking it with my man, Juice. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, it's all good, man. Say what's up to Sacramento, bro? Sacktown, what it do, you know what I mean? Your boy Juice out here, you know what I mean? Bullets and fullies, you know what I mean? 916. You know we out here today, keeping it hyphy. You know what I'm saying? Trying to holler at all my folks out here, you know what I mean? Meadowview, Oak Park, Del Paso Heights, you know what I'm saying? North Highlands, The Creek, Valley High, and so forth, you know what I mean? You know I know what time it is out here, what it do. You know? All that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you see how my man Juice doing it, so you know it's going down. Hey, for sure. So, you know what I'm saying? The bullies or fullies, what can we look for? You know what I'm saying? Who all on it? You know what I'm saying? What's up with that? Oh, man, you know, it's a nice, you know what I'm saying, West Coast movement, you know what I mean, with the bullies or fullies. You know what I mean? It's cracking. We keeping it the same way we had it before, so it's real hypey. We got that new single out called What It Do, featuring Keek the Sneak, you know what I mean? That's a hit. You know what I mean? We got the SAC version coming to y'all real soon. You know what I mean? Big up to my man Shadow, 103.5 The Bomb, you know what I mean? Holla at your boy, my homegirl leader, you know what I mean? It's real big. They know what time it is with this, man. We got Yuck Mouth on the album. We got
Hey Sacramento, this your boy Showstop with On The Real Video. My man Jay Diggs here.
Yeah, what up, though, Sac? How y'all doing out there, man?
Just like Fat, he's got the store.
Yeah.
Rick Rock, one of the biggest producers.
Yeah.
You know.
Did some on 40's new album too. Did
yes.
4 tracks on there, so.
Yes.
Jay Sam doing the videos. Shout out to Jay
God,
Sam.
Jay Sam. I love that Jay. I love him to death. Yeah. And seeing, you know, Muggsy, the Mossy, you know, being, you know, Turf Talk there in the beginning, you know, him, you know, I don't, you know, Sacramento, you know, seeing JD going from having a record label to now doing promotions at the clubs.
Oh, okay.
KD, you know, now he got with the clothing store for Franklin.
Oh, okay.
You know, and, you know, and also I gotta say, you know, I gotta get a shout out to, you know, Jamal, Rich Life.
Okay.
You know, he did Rich Life Entertainment and stuff. You know, he recently passed, and then we just lost his brother Dre. Dre on New Year's Day. So 69 Mall and 69 Dre.
69 Mall, that was my bro too.
Yeah.
Went to school with him.
Yeah, you know, yeah. So then his brother Dre just passed. So, you know, pray for that, you know, family and stuff. You know, and oh God, I can't forget. You know, I know there's so many people, but Miko, Young Meek.
Young Meek.
You couldn't go nowhere in Sacramento without seeing his stuff all on poles. You couldn't go nowhere, man. Miko. You know, but that was the way people
He got a
promoted.
big story that people don't know about either.
Oh God, yes. You know, yeah, him and you know, Bo, and you know, and then you got JDK Root Dog. Yep. You know, I remember him too. You know, Sacramento. I keep naming the big artists, but I want to bring up the Sacramento artists too.
Definitely.
You know, Root Dog. That's my boy. You know, he still calls me to this day. You know, at Jamal's home, you know, lifting of the balloons. I saw people I haven't seen in a while, you know. And I remember I had Bueno's song as the theme song on my show at one time.
Out of that man, this Bueno, on the real videos, 2003, this how we do it. Sacramento 916. Yeah, that mean? Yes.
What's going on? It's Lamont. We're right here kicking it with On the Real Videos. We had to move to the next segment. We're here right now with Daku Knox. Why don't you guys go and introduce yourself, man?
What's up? My name is Dolph LD1. Yo, my name's Mitch. And I'm Husky.
All right, man. We know you guys out here doing it big in SAC right now for the second annual Politician Domino Tournament. What brought you guys here today, man?
Basically, it's just music overall, you know. It's like we're producers, we're from England and stuff. And we linked up with some boys over here in America, and one thing left to another, and next thing you know, we're here playing dominoes and stuff, you know. So.
Kicking it live in SAC. You want to say something to the people here in Sacramento, man?
Yeah, I have Bueno's song was the thing.
Shout out to Bueno. We got him on the platform too.
Yeah, you know, and you know, you got Gatlin. You know, Sacramento's got a lot of talent. Let's not forget. Okay, we're talking about rap, but we got Tia Ferreira that used to be out here. You know, we got some good female singers out here also. So, you know, Sacramento's got talent that I think we're still overlooked.
Yeah.
We're still very much overlooked. And it's a shame that, as you know, you got to go to another country or another state to get recognized.
City or something.
And it's not just Sacramento.
State.
Because I think 40 blew up in
North
Carolina?
I'm not, but I know Texas, I want to say, but
okay, yeah.
I'm not 100% sure, but
yeah, you know, and you know, then I remember going out to with Bugsy. Shout out to Bugsy, and you know what? That's another thing. You know, we lost so many people. You know, I know people get it confused, but you know, Rick Rock, Kendrick Wells.
Oh yeah, the Pac's bodyguard.
Hitwork Studios.
Yeah, he got Hitwork.
You know, I remember interviewing 5150 when he had it downtown. And then when he went up on Auburn Boulevard, you know, he had me come up there. That's why I met Bugsy, Giidas, you know, Bud, you know, and everything. So, you know, rest in peace to, you know, Kendrick Wells. You know, like I was saying, you know, 69 Mall, 69 Dre. Also Fat Man.
Yeah.
My boy Biaggi. That one really, yeah, from Oakland.
Yeah, from Oakland.
But he did a lot of things in SAC.
Yeah.
You know, so I want to make sure I, you know, shout them out. And I know there's some other people I may be missing. Homicide. How can I forget my boy Homicide? You know, one thing I remember about Homicide, he was really trying to get, you know, look out for the artists, get people their royalties. I remember I was sitting down with him in his office and he was telling me what he was doing and stuff. So, you know, rest in peace, you know, Homicide and stuff. But yeah, but no, I had a good, you know, I was lucky. I went to Big Al's house, did an interview at Big Al house and stuff. You know,
Big Al 103.5 and V101.
Yes, and now he's on Good Day.
Oh yeah, and now he's on Good Day.
Yeah,
right.
he's like,
I'll check you guys out in another couple of weeks where I show you some more stuff and another group of people who I hang out with, Destiny Entertainment.
And I used to go up to the radio stations and bring art. Like I got Bugsy up on 103 and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Shadow. Gotta give a shout out to Shadow, who I actually passed my show down
Hype
to.
Radio.
Yep, I passed my On the Real. When you see On the Real music videos, that's because I passed that down to Shadow and stuff. And a lot of I became good friends with a lot of the radio DJs where I was able. Because of me networking with them, I was able to get up in there. I interviewed Daz.
What's going on? It's your boy Bugsy, aka the Coach. We on the Real Video. We live in Sacramento, California with the boy DA to the Z. You know what I mean? What's good, fam? How you doing, fam?
Oh yeah, what's up, man? We just chilling right here in Sacktown, man, having a good time, staying blow, doing what the G's do, hanging out right now. What's up? What's cracking like it?
Well, you know what I mean? You got a lot of things, man.
Daz in front of 103.5. Bugsy was hosting, and Q made the beat. This where Q was big producing. Oh my God, Q was talking all ghetto and stuff, and I was like, Bugsy, who is that? Me and Q were just talking and laughing about that. He goes, you didn't like me. I was like, well, I like you. I was like, you was over there talking hella ghetto and stuff, and Daz was looking at me, we was laughing, I was like, you can't bring it no more. But now, Q, we was laughing about it, but shout out to Q. We got a lot of dope producers, Ronnie Allen, it's just, Sacramento, I got a lot of history, more than, I don't know, more than, and I did a lot of interviews.
That's why we got you here.
Yo, what's up? This is Rocker. Check it out, man. This is Keysha. It's that 2020 crew. It's the Dial-In peoples right here, y'all. On the Real Video. Keep your eyes wide open right here. Dial-In 2020.
And interviews are anywhere. It was at the record stores. It was at the parks, at Access Sacramento, where I interviewed you at. It was, so I had a good run. But my most memorable and favorite thing is that putting the local artist on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was cool interviewing, people, famous people, but the locals is like, that's what I was here for. That's why I told you guys, let's, do an interview.
Yeah.
You don't need a video. I was like, you don't need a video to do an interview. I'm with every major label. Who do you want to announce? And, I would find out what videos beforehand before we start shooting, or, in between takes to find out. But that's the reason why, Sacramento Funk and On the Real music videos was really here. And where else can you see in between, big time artists, Beyonce and stuff, I'm playing Unknown. People are saying Beyonce, they all say, oh, yeah, there goes.
Well, that's what made the local stuff, even bigger, because you were affiliating the majors and putting it all together. So that's what made it pretty dope,
Yeah.
And it put more of a spotlight on the local artists. It made people take local artists a little more serious too, I think.
Yeah.
For the fact that you were, collaborating and bringing all of that together.
Yeah, and one more. I used to include everybody, other people, magazines. If the label called me and said that somebody was coming, I would call 916 magazine. Most of the time, the Loop, but the Loop kind of knew already. It was like
Loop.
Yeah, the Loop. Said and Stacy. But I remember, being downtown on the hotel on J Street.
Oh, okay.
And who was it? Oh, I think Mike was the host. And I was there, so I would go post up at the hotel.
Okay.
In the lobby. That's how I got Bishop Don Juan. I got to interview Bishop. I remember this lady almost made him spill that drink. Yeah, Bishop Don, and I got Snoop's uncle, the one that passed.
Oh, okay.
And he was like, and you behind the camera, you about to be in my doghouse. He was like, oh God, he was big funny. He was funny. And that's when I ran into Superfly. And I was like, hey, remember I interviewed you and Papa Snoop? He was like, yeah, and I got to meet Corrupt. I used to go to the hotel, because hotel, everybody's coming through. Mm. When I went to go interview David Banner, we set up and another thing, one time, remember back they used to set up on the streets and stuff, the radio stations
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
tents.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I used to stop by and, you know, D-Lo.
Bob did that, 102 did that.
Yeah, D-Lo.
I was actually part of one of them.
Oh,
I was
really?
an intern at 102 at one time.
Oh, wow. See?
So,
Yeah, so D-Lo was out there. D-Lo, yeah. And I just saw D-Lo, too.
D-Lo, the light skin.
Yeah, light skin, yeah.
And
And,
he was an intern when I was there, too.
Oh, really?
He became who he became. Him and
wow.
the specialist, yeah.
The specialist, that boys are so crazy. I miss him. But D-Lo was like, Alita, you know, can you get the camera? You know, they're from Universal Records. And it happened to be Akon, an artist Eminem had, a female. I don't think she ever came out. So I was like, I'll see what I could do. You know, I was able to get the camera. So I met them downtown at the hotel by UC Davis. I don't know what that, I can't remember. Interviewed Akon. And I was like, I think I got your videos. That was before Locked Up came out.
Oh, okay.
So right after I interviewed him, Locked Up went.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah. But I had some videos. I remember I had found some videos that that I had of him for the record label.
Oh, wow.
So and it's funny, he was sitting at the computer, and earlier he said he had 5 wives. Right, he was joking. So he was at the computer, and I was like, "What are you doing? Emailing your 5 wives?" And he started laughing. He said, "Yeah," you know. So yeah, and then God, there was that other guy, like he was a young Snoop or something. I can't think of his name. But yeah, so they was, you know, just by me stopping, got introduced to that. So the guy from Universal Records, a few months later, hit me up. He was upset. He was like, how come these radio stations don't want to interview Mary Ban Ali? Remember her? The violinist Kanye pulled.
Oh, okay.
Nobody, the radio stations didn't want to interview her. He said, I was like, no problem. So I met them at Cheesecake Factory and interviewed her at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, wow.
He called me. He was like, man, we need you to interview, you know, we down here, you know, radio don't want to mess with her. It's crazy. Yeah,
especially being Kanye's artist. But Kanye wasn't that big in 07, was he? I think he was just kind of starting.
But she was big because she was on hip hop with violin.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? Yeah, so yeah, but yeah, I interviewed her at the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm trying to remember like more like local artists too, you know, KD, you know, JD, you know. In fact, JD reminded me that, oh God, what was his, the Family or something? And he was like, Alita, you got a lot of footage. He goes, you got Mozzie. I said, what do you mean I got Mozzie? He was like, he was a little 10 when you was interviewing us. I said, oh crap. Yeah.
Did you ever put that out or?
No, I got it's on these tapes.
Oh,
So,
okay.
you know. Yeah, so I didn't even, yeah. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, JD, he said that to me like a couple years ago. Yeah, so, and then I almost got a chance to interview, what's Beyonce's group? I can't remember.
Destiny's Child?
Destiny's Child, but they didn't make it to SAC.
Oh, okay.
But the record label did call me. See, back then the record labels will call you to go interview. They would take care of the record labels. And I remember Death Row Records, the guy inside Death Row Records, he sent me so many like tapes like the Tupac thing, you know, to hand out for free. I used to give away, that's another thing about the show. I used to give away free stuff. The record labels just send me CDs, you know, all types of stuff. They used to take care of us back then. Then all of a sudden when things started changing, you know, that's when, and that's what made me really get out. Yeah.
So, so with that, you say you got out. Where does things start going from there for you? What do you start doing?
When I got out, when I stopped the show, even though people didn't want me to stop the show, you know, but the labels, when they stopped when I turn on the radio and I hear an artist is here and I didn't get called, you know, in fact, I ran into Mos Def.
Oh, wow.
And I told him, I said the label didn't call me. He said, what? You know, I could tell by look on face, he was not happy. You know.
Because that's the good promotion through the city, you know.
Yeah.
You know, SAC, I guess, is a top 20 market.
No, they were doing what happened was the record labels wanted to start charging the video shows.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened.
Oh, okay.
And I remember the lady that was working inside Universal Records, She goes, Alita, you would not believe what they're trying to do to you guys. They want you guys to start paying. I said, what? So
that's not what I signed up for.
Yeah. So that's when, you know, everything. When I get out of it, 2007, and before I quit, Mike Jones and Ice Cube came through and stuff. Yeah.
That's the way it ended.
yeah. Like I said, Mike Jones. What happened on the bus with him? But yeah. So it was around that time. The label start acting up. We done supported them for all them years playing the videos, and all of a sudden now they want to change the game on us. Which, you know, I guess that's life. But so that's why I quit the show.
Okay.
Because I wasn't getting, like I said, turn on the radio, artist is here. You know what? You know.
Calling you,
yeah, and then they were talking about charging us to get service.
Yeah.
You know, I'm promoting your artist. So.
For real. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, so what did you endure in any other music ventures after that? Or?
We did, me and Miss King, I started doing, was it Fabulous Marketing Consultants? We was doing some promotions and stuff, and I used to like send people's videos to other video shows to get played at the time and stuff. And, you know, still have my little network, you know, and stuff, you know, doing little promotions and everything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but then after that, before I got divorced, I actually got my real estate license.
Okay.
So just started venturing more, you know, into that. You know, after
nice.
you know, the music industry was changing. You know, you could at that time, as you know, you could see with the radio stations, everything was changing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
You know,
You're right.
Yeah. So I started getting more into the real estate and you know, phasing out the music. People still hit me up, and I would help them out the best that I can. You know, still try to get interviews. But now with the internet, you know, I've done a couple of interviews. I am going to be starting back.
Okay.
Actually, what I do is I go on Zoom and I go live on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I did a great one with Marvelous and Karasi.
Okay.
It was like, I mean, cool.
Shout out to Marvelous. We got one of
yes,
too.
My girl Marvelous. Yes. So, and I did one with Omeezy.
Big Omeezy.
Yeah, and my first one I tried to do with Mike Mosley, but I didn't know how to work the Zoom thing.
Oh wow.
So, Mike, we got do another. All I got to do is call
That's
him.
a good one. I need that one too.
Mike. Oh, you need Mike?
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
I'll hook you up with Mike. So.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, he's always in SAC.
Yeah.
Mike is always in SAC. He's got the cream and everything. And the show gave me a lot of good connections. When I saw Mike, I met him at what's the guy that we said looked like Suge Knight? They put him on that cover, looked like Suge Knight. What was his name?
Was an actor or something? Or?
No, the promoter.
The promoter that looked like Suge?
He did a thing at the Scottish Rights Center. Oh my God, he was killing me.
Sacramento guy? Or?
Yeah, big guy. Yeah. Oh
wow.
my God, it's gonna come to me. I met him at the restaurant. I guess everybody's at. That's how I met Keek. That's how me and Keek became friends. I met Guapole there. Got my interview with David Banner. 40 was texting me. 40's like, where you at? Because they was performing out there in Santa Clara.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm at the hotel and the thing, So that was the best one. Oh, and I met JoJo from Casey and JoJo.
Oh wow, that's big.
I remember Damu was like, we was walking toward. I was trying to get to Keek, and Damu was like, Auntie. Everybody called me Auntie. Auntie, they go JoJo from Casey and JoJo. And I backed up. I said, hey, JoJo. And he was like, hey. And I was like, hey, I got the video showing SAC. He was like, hey. He thanked me and stuff. But, yeah, it's just like memories, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So everything's starting to come back to me now.
Yeah,
And then I remember I was trying to get Snoop, but his bodyguard, man, that man didn't play. I was like, and then I told the record label, they was like, you should have called. I was like, why am I supposed to call you? It's on the weekend, and stuff. And Corrupt, was talking to me. And I remember my host was interviewing Life Jennings. And the host. I'm not going to say his name, but he was going very deep. Because Life Jennings at that time maybe he was going into like the religious thing. Mm. And my host was getting a little bit deep. I was like, I had to stop it. I was like, hold up. I had to pull it to the side. I was like, you got to ease up.
Oh, wow.
Because I could tell by Life Jennings' face. you know, and stuff. Yeah, so you got to ease up about this Christ stuff, you know, and stuff. Just get the interview done. And stuff. But like Jennings was, and Common was nice too. I like Common. Okay. Yeah, interviewed that Rock. Yeah, so I got tons and tons and stuff. But the locals, and Mafia.
1 2 1 2. You know what we do on the real videos. I hope y'all been watching. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's going down constantly out here in Sacramento. You feel me? In the 916. It's your host Don P. I got my man Mafia in the building. How you doing today, man?
It's all good, Don P. I'm just loving being on the Real Video show, man. You feel me? I'm out here in SAC lounging and burning the road up, baby.
It's all good, man. From my understanding, you got a new album coming out. It's in the stores right now. Tell us a little bit about that.
The new album, look, Northern California, the new album is my joint. I'm a solo artist now, solo act. You might remember me. I was with the High Risk Clique, the High Risk Posse, straight out of SAC.
Appreciate it. Mafia, yeah.
I got a shout out to Mafia. He always says because of me.
Him on the platform too.
Yeah, he said because of me is the reason why he started his show.
Yeah, his show is pretty much kind of like the same type of concept as
yeah.
Show. Yeah. That's the bro right there.
Yeah, but I never charged. That's one thing. I never charged. I never charged an artist to come on the show. You know, I just, you know, I never did. Everybody's like, you should charge. I was like, no, I don't want to be known for that.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean, if it's someone who ain't taking their career serious and don't got product on the shelf and all that type of stuff, I mean, you know. Yeah. But that's good though that you were there for people though. That, you know, your blessings come back to you. So.
That's what, And you know, my thing was if I'm not charging the big artist that's making the real money, why am I going to charge the local?
Yeah, that's true. That's definitely
true. And like I said, I used to invite the magazine. You know, whoever was in my circle, I used to, invite and stuff. You know, and everything. But if I invited them, they was filming stuff, and I never saw their footage anywhere. I kind of stopped it. I was like, what are you doing with the footage? You know, and stuff.
So who is ALITA now? What are you doing?
ALITA is a mother of 2 adults.
All right.
My son owns a barbershop in San Leandro called Highly Recommended Barber Studio. Okay. My daughter lives.
Where's that at in Oakland? You know.
San Leandro. Off of Hesperia.
Okay.
Yeah, my daughter
lives. Y'all go there.
Yes. And he has a clothing line too.
Okay.
He has a clothing line.
Oh, that's dope.
He lives right by a fab shop.
Okay.
Yeah, downtown Oakland. No, he's got one. I think like the 16th floor or something. Living up there, so he's doing good.
Wow.
My daughter lives in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh wow.
She's been there for years. Yeah.
Well, they're in the hardest of places. Boy, you got your kid, one in Oakland, one in Brooklyn. Wow.
Yes,
big.
So
I'm proud of that.
Yeah, I got some step kids and stuff, and lots of adopted nieces and nephews, and everything. Real estate. Okay. I've been in real estate 22 years.
Nice. Congratulations on that.
A lady named Rachel Poole actually got me into real estate. So I'm actually a real estate coach. So I work a full-time job now.
Okay.
And I come home like on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I jump on the computer and coach agents on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Okay.
I used to be an office manager and stuff. So it's me.
Nice.
And I'm just living my best life. I'm gonna be 57.
Nice. Congratulations on that. Blessings.
Yes.
You're right. So you're nice and healthy, doing your thing, so that's a blessing.
Yeah, and every morning I get up, I pray, I meditate, I'm on a whole different vibe, and just want to keep peace, and and I'm learning this year I'm going to stay more in touch with people. What I'm finding is people are passing away any minute.
Man. This year alone, I think I lost 5-6 people that I just know.
Already.
Throughout life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy.
Right. Yeah, so I just want to enjoy life, and stay healthy and everything, and watch my kids be successful.
For real.
And everything. So
that's dope.
Yeah.
Any other stories that we might have forgot about? You could think you might have, hey.
I'm really trying to think of some local ones. I don't know if I said this or not. Who did? I think Ebro interviewed Richie Rich for me.
Okay, that's big.
We was at Premier Music. Remember Premier Music?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, you're another guy on the platform.
Yes, shout out to him. Oh God, I love him. And You know, they used to have two. His dad, I think it was his dad. They used to have one in North Highlands?
North Highlands and one in Northgate.
Yeah, Northgate,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And they did, who put SAC on the map.
Who put SAC on the map.
Yeah.
But it was Eli who actually was the one who actually started Premiere in Northgate.
Yes.
And then
Eli, yeah.
somebody I forgot, sorry about that too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Opened the one in North Highlands.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
They
But
were throwing shows and the whole stuff.
yeah, those, those are back, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, SAC, the music, and the music seems a little bit better, back then and stuff. You have, Bo, Marvelous, once again, shout out to Marvelous for being the female rapper out here.
Oh, yeah.
And now her daughter's killing it.
Oh, yeah. She was like a West Coast legend to me.
Yeah.
To me, she's like one of the tightest female rappers ever. Like,
to me, her and, she's like a sister to me, Sugar T and stuff. They just don't get the props that they need.
Mm-hmm.
When I was looking at the awards, when they give the 50, I was like, there was no female West Coast rappers on there. Where was the concert starters? Where was
Yo-Yo or nothing?
No.
Wow.
I mean, not West Coast. I'm sorry, Bay Area. Yo-Yo. I think Yo-Yo was on there. Okay. Yeah.
What up, though, on the Reelers? We're back again for another hot edition of On the Real Videos with your boy Mike Chaos, and guess who's back?
Guess who's back?
The West Coast diva herself.
On the map.
You know what I'm saying? The icon. You know what I'm saying? Shows you how to dress back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Miss Yo-Yo.
What's up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm good.
You blessed?
I'm blessed.
Alright, we doing it, you know what I'm saying? We doing it live, man.
That's right.
Okay, now for the youngsters out there, because we got a lot of, what I'm saying,
Young
teenagers
that don't even know.
They don't even know. So why don't you, what I'm saying, let them know who you are and where you're from.
Well, I am Yo-Yo. I started out with Ice Cube back in the days. Bonnie and Clyde, You Can't Play With My Yo-Yo. Did the song with Brandy, remix. I've just been all over the place. I've been all over the place on the Martin Show, Kilolo, but rap is my life.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring Kilolo.
Kilolo in the house.
The Bay. They totally forgot about the Bay. Remember we had Passion.
Daughters had gas too, boy. They was.
Yeah. Even Sugar,
They was turning a lot of men up.
Yeah, exactly. Rest in peace. Special one. Yeah. But it's just like, to me, we have, like Passion. Remember Passion? Where I'm from. That song Where I'm From. Okay. It had that Too Short beat, I think, to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's just, they missed out on the Bay Area female. I mean, we don't have that many, but they missed out on.
A lot of people from the West Coast are saying like it was 50 years of hip hop for the East Coast, like 'cause they didn't give us enough shine in the West, is what a lot of people is feeling.
Exactly.
Even though they did have 40 and short on one of them and stuff like that. But.
And they had, my boy, not boys, the Loonies.
Oh, the Loonies.
Shout out to Yuck Mouth, but
I was 6 over my man, Yuck Mouth. You know how we do it on the road, man. Yuck, how you feeling, man?
I'm real good. It's good to be back in SAC. You dig, out here promoting this new album. You dig, what's with it?
Sure. Man, I know you've been rapping for a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how did you get started in the game so people can understand where you're coming from,
Well, basically, I started in high school with my homeboy Numbskull, and we kept it up. We got signed to a deal.
I wish Numbskull should have been on there, but that's all.
Yuck Mouth and Numb for real.
Yeah, and stuff, and that's Money B and Numbskull used to come to my house all the time. They used to be in town, come to my house, and anytime Money had a show here, he'd leave me tickets, and stuff like that. But stories. I can't really. There's just so many. One other story I need to tell you is about my boy T Nutty.
T Nutty.
The first time I interviewed T Nutty was at the record store in Florin Mall. Everyone remembers Florin Mall. It was his first interview.
I want to say that was Sam Goodies.
I think it was Sam Goodies.
Front door.
Yeah. Sam Goodies. Yep. No. It was one off of Arden.
Okay.
Dimples. I interviewed T Nutty at Dimples, right? And I was like, he was doing the interview, and I put the camera down. I said, will you act like you on BET or MTV? And started filming again. He started doing the same thing. You know, he's just kept doing what he's doing, right? And I was like, okay. So I aired it, right? So when I was interviewing Houston, the guy that had that song and he gouged his eye out, remember him? He had that Burger King song and stuff. So I was interviewing Houston off of Stockton Boulevard by what was Hewitt's son? I can't think of the name. Beach Cobbler, by the Beach Cobbler.
Okay.
And rest in peace, Hewitt. And T Nutty saw me. He goes, can I do another interview? Man, I saw myself on TV. I was like, yeah. He said, you know, my girl, you know, man, we saw it, you know, I need to do another one. So me and T Nutty sat down at the Peach Cobbler. We had the best interview. I was getting calls from so many people, even Big Rock. Big Rock called me. He's like, man, that was a good interview with T Nutty, you know, and everything. So whenever I hit T Nutty up, he's like, who's this? I said, who did your first interview? He's like, what's up, ALITA? You know, so yeah, so shout out to T Nutty. You know, that's one story I could not let, you know, being left out of this, you know, and you know, he's come a long way also. So good.
Gotta get that for T Nutty and,
yes.
and Pops Todd. So
yes. Yeah,
you know, you definitely did your thing, you know.
And the hard hitters.
Hard hitters, shout out to them.
You know,
Peter Poop.
Yeah, you know, the first Tanya and Simone, you know.
Simone.
You know, Samoan group, you know, rap group out here, you know, gotta give, you know, shout out to them too. You know, Sacramento, there's a lot of, you know, artists that, you know, and before you know, my play bro, Toby Tennessee, you know, with Intellect Records, you know, he's trying to do his thing with BJM, the producer and stuff, you know, yeah, so you gotta, you know, just give the flowers and stuff, you know, and that's why I appreciate you reaching out to me, saying, hey, I want to do this. You know, because when I saw your post, I was like, how come my name ain't on there? But then you put like ALITA, I want to give you. I was like, oh, okay, he's making that. He's making that.
I've already been wanting to get you. You know what I'm saying? I just trying to, you know, put it together, everything in the steps and stages. And I mean, you've done so much. I mean, you've been around pioneer level. I mean, you gave me an opportunity to, you know, give a little promo about me as well. And that's the reason why we got you here, ALITA, because we want to make sure that we recognize everything that you've done for the Sacramento industry.
Thank you.
We want to make sure we give you all your props, all your flowers, all your blessings. You know, we really appreciate what you did for it, and I'm sure Sacramento does as well, and people outside of here. So, y'all, we is in here, y'all, with no other than the behind scenes, some of the business movement of what was going on in the Sacramento industry. A pioneer at what she did. You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure that we recognize that, and thank you, ALITA, for everything that you have done. God bless you. Yee!
And keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Peace out. Okay.
What's going on? We in here. ALITA, baby, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
And we are on the real.